drop something real quick. I was getting ready for my day, and I was listening to the blogs or whatever, getting my battle rap in, and I came across this blog right here from Mr. Chris Unbiased, and it was more so about URL being number one and how he feels about how they treat being in the number one spot. And I wanted to provide a reply in a different perspective here. So let's play what he had to say about this right here.
But it's just a bad look, bro. And it's just another thing that disgusts me with battle rap as far as politics. I mean, I understand about trying to monopolize battle rap. I know URL wants to be the number one lead. They kind of want to be the only league that does big battles. And that's why Guerrilla Warfare, Black Ice Cartel, all these leagues could not compete and didn't want to deal with the politics. And those were dope leagues, you know what I'm saying? They should still be around, but URL in a roundabout way got them up out of there. They got people off cars for guerrilla warfare and paid, talk to them. People was just coming off cars, Shotgun Shield coming off the card. All this, I remember Gracie was going through it, trying to book these crowns. And we talk a lot about battle rap dying, but if you didn't have politics.
So basically, as he continues, he's just basically talking about he's not feeling how URL. He was like, URL is number one. You know what I'm saying? You guys are so far ahead at number one. Why don't you just, just chill and relax? And unfortunately, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? In America, and you know what I mean? So what I want to do is show different industries where the number one person by far and away doesn't sit on their laurels and relax. You know what I'm saying? Like he was basically saying, man, dude, URL, they're so far number one. It's not even a joke that they, you know what I mean? They should never mind ARP. But in the same blog, he admits that ARP does not have financial issues, so that should scare the shit out of URL. So I read a book and I was trying to find a quote and I couldn't find the quote. So you're going to have to just take my word for it. But it was from Brian Stelter's book. His name is Brian Stelter. Here, let me show you. Brian Stelter. The book is called Hoax. Brian Stelter. Hoax. All right. Oh, you guys can't see that. Hold on one second. I just want to make sure you guys could see this. All right. So Brian Stelter, Hoax. And let's go to images. So here's the book, right? Here's the book, Hoax. I got the audio book. That's why I couldn't find the quote. You know what I'm saying? But in there, the book is about Fox News. And it's about how Fox News is in first place. And all, the book's about like what Fox News, how they lie and do fake news. But in the book, it was a quote from either Murdoch or Roger Ailes. And it was basically like, he said, being number two is easier. Number two, you could just sit back on cruise control and wait for number one to fall off and then just jump on them. I was like, damn. So that was Fox News. I just rather show you the ratings, okay? So if you look here, ratings, okay? So if you look here, Fox News is number one by far and away above MSNBC and CNN. I mean, they're above even ESPN. I mean, that shit is crazy. Everybody watch sports, right? Or all the men. But look, number 4 is Home and Garden TV. Who would have thought that HGTV would be number 4, dog? Number 5 is the History Channel. Like, see, the thing about it is, most of us, like me and you, we don't even watch cable no more, dog. We stream. But any which way, if you look at the numbers, look how much farther ahead. 2.5, and then the next number 2 is 1.3. MSNBC is 1.3. That's almost double. They're almost double. I'm looking at this number right here. This number's almost double. And by the time you guys get to third place, these niggas is almost 3 times bigger than ESPN. But like in terms of CNN, oh my God, this is 7 times 4. Bro, they're 4 times, like 400 times better than CNN. Okay, Fox News. But even at number 1, they don't rest on their laurels. Like that, their comment was, yo, they always, searching, innovating, and always trying to, get further. But now, something even different than that is, you guys remember Y'all remember that app Waze? You know that app Waze or whatever? Well, Waze, those that was started by a couple Israeli guys, and they were for sale when it was independent. Like, they was coming up, they did their app, and Waze was cracking, right? And so there was a bidding war. And you look at here, it says, look, Google, to spite Facebook, they buy Waze for 1.3 billion. Now, keep in mind, Google already had Google Maps. You see what I'm saying? They already had Google Maps. Google Maps is by far, in a way, number one over Apple Maps by far, and Facebook. So why would Google buy Waze for such an exorbitant price? That's because they're number one, and what they do is they essentially buy up the competition so other people can't get them. So that's equivalent to URL signing a big battle rapper to a deal on their label, right? But then also what Google will do is, Google and Facebook, all these companies, they will buy competitors so they won't rise. They will literally, Facebook will literally buy Instagram. You know what I'm saying? That happened. And so, you know what I'm saying? So they literally will buy the competition. And so this is kind of, speaking on URL spending money, on the media to not cover RBE, you know what I'm saying? That might be a lot. But the biggest thing is, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would somebody, number one, be basically so insecure? It's because, number one, you have to stay there, dog. Like, when you're number one, the only way you're looking is backwards. There's nobody to look forward to. So you're constantly looking backwards. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to give that perspective on URL being number one, and just, why it's, essentially so difficult, and why it's so American. So why it's so capitalist to stay number one. You know what I'm saying? Buy off competition. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, number two stays down. So I'm not necessarily like defending URL. I'm just giving an explanation on why somebody that's in the number one spot would try so hard to stay there and to stifle their competition, no matter where number two is. So basically, it's American as American pie in baseball. You dig what I'm saying? So shout out to URL. Shout out to Chris Unbiased. Shout out to RBE. Shout out to Battle Rap. You dig what I'm saying? Make sure you guys hit the follow and do all of that and show some love. All right, peace.